hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Um, Hold on. Let me see if I can get it in this picture because I'm eating some fish. One of my cousins came over today. Well, she was here from Texas this weekend, and y'all, she went to the Asian market and bought some blue crabs. We had blue crab, crawfish. They ate the crawfish, I didn't. She had some mullet that she put on the grill, and what else did we have? We had no shrimp. I just had blue crabs and then this. We didn't have like no corn or anything else. Man, this is so good. You gotta be careful because it got bones in it. Have to be careful because this mullet got bones in it. A lot of people don't like mullet. I love it if it's cooked right. Got a lot of bone here. God, You gotta be very, very, very careful. It's seasoned good. It's tender, but it's full of bone. And I know what it's like to have a bone in your throat, so I don't want that to happen. I'll hawk up all of it. It really have bit of it. If I feel that's happening. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all now. This is a lie. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on. But I'm trying to check some things out with the algorithm, so just bear with me. Today is Saturday, so you guys are gonna get this tomorrow, or should I say, y'all gonna get it today, which is Sunday. But I did it on Saturday, right? Even though technically today is Saturday, and you're gonna get it tomorrow, which is Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to see some things. That's all. And the only reason I had to do it as a live, I would have just did it as a regular video, without having to set up the camera and all that stuff. Wait a minute now, they ain't clean this good cup. Yeah, full scale. Wait a minute, hold it. Hold on now. They ain't scale it, though. No wonder. Okay, so let me get that off the back of that and turn it over like this. They didn't scale it. They just cut it and then clipped out the inside just a little bit. Now my cousin had cleaned it, like really cleaned it, but I guess she said bump the scale. I'm just gonna eat the meat out of it anyway. Child, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, almost blowed me. Yeah, whew. But anyways, yeah, I don't have enough storage on here to do an actual video and then do all that, so so I had to go live. And then set it for another time. Just schedule it for another time. That's why you're watching this and I'm not really on here. I mean, I'm on here, you guys can see me, right? But I'm not really interacting with you guys because of that reason. It's seasoned all the way through. Like, all the way through it's seasoned. It's good. I gotta eat this part right here where I got the real big bone. All the little bitty bones getting on my nerve. I'm gonna go back to it though, but jeez. You gotta concentrate. See? That was scale. You gotta concentrate eating it, cause one wrong move. Girl. I'll be back in the hospital again. Another bone in my throat. Uh-oh. My bad. I wish I had some crap in this. Ooh. Blue ears or something. But beggars can't be choosy. Anybody out there go fishing? You give away some fish or sell some fish? If you do, leave me a comment. If you're in Georgia. I ain't talking about way across town. I'm talking about in Georgia. In Georgia. I can't get it if you're somewhere else. But I want some fish. I want me some crappies and some bluegill. Big bone right there. The only thing missing on here is the peppers, onions and peppers. It's the only thing missing. The only thing. So y'all see my title, right? I got a story to tell y'all. It's not a movie. It's a story. However, I got a question to ask as well. So I'm gonna ask the question first. Y'all let me know. Well, I'm gonna ask 2 questions. And then y'all put it in the comments and let me know. Okay? So, first question is, why do men, I'm talking about the men that do it. We already know that all men and all women don't do the same thing. It's a big, you know. I'm gonna get that part alone. Don't worry about that. How do them doggone cats be eating at these bones like that? I mean, it don't stick them. Like, I know these bones be sticking them in their gum and stuff, but anyway, okay. Let's get back to the topic. All right. First of all, why do men get offended when the woman asks them to go get themselves fixed? Ask them to go get themselves fixed. And they get offended. Like, woo, they done committed a crime or something. Why is that? That's an honest to God, I'm talking about honest question that I really want to know the answer to. I can think why all day long, I can assume why, but I want to hear some from y'all men. Like, why? The first thing, get real offended. Because your wife, or your girlfriend. Let me tell him I'm on live. I'll call you back. I'm on live, man. Why, y'all? Why? Women do it all the time. Now, I can understand if it's just your girlfriend and not your wife, okay? I can understand that. I mean, I can. Even if you've been committed 100 years, been together 100 years. But even then, you know, why you won't consider it, getting it done? Because we do it all day, every day. You know? Us women do it all the time. We get birth control. We get our tubes tied. We get them tied, clipped, and burnt. Why y'all can't do it? What's the problem with that? Getting our tubes tied, it's a possibility that they can come loose. You know, they can unravel and come loose. And many women have had babies in their tubes and pregnant in their tubes, but not had the baby, and so forth. You know, men. Did you know that men could get snipped and they could still later on they may still be able to have kids? They think that it's permanent when you get that done, but not all the time. It's not. And even then, if it don't do it on its own, you know, you can go back and get it redone. Like, you can reverse it. You can really reverse it if you want to. Yeah, it's costly, but you can get done. So the reason why I'm asking is we got so much going on in our world. Period. United States, just the whole world. I don't know what's going on. You guys don't know what's going on. None of us do. But I know that God is taking us through something. And the end is gonna be something great. I do know that. We're going through so much stuff right here as a nation. It's pitiful, you know. People get done any kind of way just because of the nationality or whatever. I'm gonna come back. But with everything that's being cut, all the free stuff, um, all the low budget stuff, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's being cut. Why not? You know, since everybody, I mean, the government is so worried about what somebody gonna eat in their house, and I think it's so much more other stuff that that we need to be worried about. But you worried about what's healthy, like what people should buy that's not healthy, whatever. Like, is that really a thing? Like, for real? Is that really something that the president of the United States and everybody else up there should be really worried about? Like, what somebody eat in their home? And I know it's not because you really worried about, what we're eating and making sure we're healthy and all of this stuff like that. I know that's not the reason. You just feel like, hey, if people getting food stamps, they don't need to drink no soda or no ice cream or no candy or no crab legs. Or, it's just like you're just beneath me. You're just beneath me. You don't need to do all of that. If you get food stamps, you just need to buy some chicken and some fish, and that's it. Go get you some rice, and that's it. That's what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody eating healthy or nothing else. It doesn't matter what come out of their mouth. Everybody knows what it is. Like, let these people choose what they want to eat. What you worried about that for? So I say that to say this because I think it's a big issue. There's so many other things that we need to be worrying about instead of like what somebody gonna eat. Anyway, why don't you put these men on birth control? That'd be something you could do. Then, how about this? You won't have to worry about these girls and women getting pregnant, can't afford it, getting on the system, and your millions and trillions of dollars going up. You won't have to worry about it then. Let some of these men get on birth control. Like, for real. Why not? What it gonna hurt? I think it'll cut down a lot. Let them go get snipped. Baby. Nobody won't be sitting at home having 5, 6, 7, 10 children because he won't be able to produce no more. And then later on down the line, if he gets some money and want to go back and get it reversed, let him do it. You got to get it reversed, so y'all. But let him get the Medicaid and go ahead on the snippet, and you ain't got to worry about it. You see what I'm saying? There you go. I done gave y'all something to do, right? I done gave y'all something. Let these men get birth control. I guarantee you, you won't see all these kids. Two women ain't gonna have none. Damn sure ain't two men ain't gonna have none. Let them get snipped. And you ain't gotta worry about all these women keep on having all these babies that they can't take care of. And then the men don't want the babies, but they don't want to use them. Okay, here you go. Come on, bring them sacks right on over here and let me snip them. I'm not saying that got there. Problem solved. So it was a situation where I got some lemonade in here. A situation where a male and a female had met. Child in the club. They hit it off. They liked each other. Went home. Did the do. Yeah, same night. Did the do. She became pregnant. Didn't use nothing. Either one of them didn't use nothing. When she found out she was pregnant, she did get in touch with him because I guess they talked while they was in the club, you know, talked for a little while before they went home with each other, you know. So she knew where he worked. He told her what kind of work he did, so she knew where he worked. I think he did. They did exchange phone numbers, and she knew where he worked. Okay, now got that part. Okay, so she found out she was pregnant. She called him. Now let me back up. I always gotta back up because I'm missing a little part in between now. Now they had still talked here and there, you know, over the phone or whatever. But like to him, it was nothing else. He was not trying to date her. They only slept together once. They didn't sleep together anymore. It was only that one time. You know what I'm saying? So, and she called him. He picked up a couple times, and you know they talked for a little while, and that was it. When she found out she was pregnant, she called him back and said she was pregnant or whatever. He told her, I don't want it. I don't even know you like that. I don't have no baby with you. I don't want the baby. Do what you got to do. What you got to do with it. I don't want it. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be there. I ain't finna do nothing. I ain't finna raise no baby. I ain't doing nothing. I don't want it. That's what he told her. So she was like, well, why did you sleep with me then? Girl, why did he sleep with you? Because you're led. Because you gave him your cookies. Why didn't you make him use something? Like, I know it's a two-party thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't want no babies, boy, you should have scrapped up. But, sister. Come on. Come on, sister. Sister, listen to me, girl. Men can't get pregnant. Okay? He should have strapped up. You could have got something else besides a baby, sugar. Something you can't get rid of. But men can't get pregnant. Don't you know that? Did you not know that was a possibility? Yeah. It always is. Yeah. When you don't use protection, it's always a possibility that you may get pregnant. That's a lifelong responsibility. Not till you're 18, not till you're 20, not till... Yeah, forever. A lifelong responsibility once you get a child. It never ends. It don't go away. You know? Nah. So she told her she was pregnant. He said, get rid of it. I don't want to do it. Blah, 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 da. So remember when I said, excuse me, he had told her what kind of work he doing, where he worked at. So she went to the child, y'all get this now, hold on, let me finish. She went to the child support office to put him on child support. And they was like, okay, you know he worked there? She was like, yeah. He gave her his real name and everything, you know, when they was talking in the club. So she had his real name. She didn't have anything else. She don't know his birthday and nothing like that. They sent them child support paper to that job. You hear what I say? They sent them child support paper to that job, and he was livid. He was mad. He was livid. He was on 100 on 100 on 100. He was mad because he already told her he didn't want to do with that baby. But you know what? You made the baby, honey. Whether you want something to do with it or not, you made it. Because you should have scrapped your behind up. You should have put on something. It ain't just about her. You know, when you on the phone with somebody, you know, it takes two people to be on the phone, right? Talking to somebody else on the other end. You know, it takes two, right? Two. So you can't put all the blame over there, and she can't put all the blame over there. Both of y'all got equal parts in blame for each other. You both got enough of blame to go around because neither one of you did nothing, and you should have. If you had to put something on your behind, on your naked behind, then she wouldn't have got pregnant. And if you had made him, then you wouldn't have got pregnant. So, long story short, child, she put him on child support, and he was hot. His family was hot. His mama was hot. His mama, like, huh? His mama was mad at the girl? How? Because I would have been, I ain't gonna say what I've been doing to my son, but I would have been telling him some things. I would have been mad at her, but I would have been telling him some things because that was a stupid move, boy. That was dumb. Do you not got any sense at all? This is 2025. There is no way on this earth that you should not realize. I mean, you should be able to realize that you finna have a one night stand with somebody, you ain't gonna use no dang on condom. You finna have a one night stand with somebody and you ain't finna use no freaking condom. What they do that at? Cause I don't know. I don't know what they do that at, child. I don't know. But anyways, how y'all feel about it? Y'all think she was wrong by putting him on child support? Or you think he deserved to be on child support? What y'all think? Think she was wrong? Or you think she had every right to do it? I think she had every right. Every right. Every right. I'm just saying. I think so. Now, I don't like when women hold their child in the middle or over their daddy's head just to get what they want. I don't like when women do that kind of stuff like that. But women, oh, but in this situation right here, I lay down, you lay down. We create this baby. We ain't getting off scot free. You're gonna have to take care of it. You might not be in the baby life because you say you don't want to, but you're gonna have to take care of this baby. And that's that. And it don't stop there, y'all, because that's the saddest part about the whole thing is, you know, y'all created a baby, didn't know each other, didn't love each other or nothing, you know. I can see if you're in a relationship and you get pregnant and, you know, y'all have this baby, y'all happy and you know how a relationship is when you first start off. You digging each other and you enjoying each other and you're missing each other. You want to see each other and, you know, and the relationship is good until it go bad. But the child was created out of love. Even if it wasn't love for one of us, you know, um, it still was some type of light. We was in a relationship, you know. But that child has to go through life not knowing who his daddy is ever. Maybe one day he might come around and say, hey, you know, I'm your daddy. But for the most part, he may never do it. He may never do it. Because he ain't had no feelings for her. No, nothing. He had just met this girl. So now you done create a whole nother human being. There may be something great, you know, that may even grow up to be somebody great, you know. But they'll never know their parent. They might know the name, you know, the mom might tell them the name, she might not, you know. But if she do, they'll know the name of their parent, but they'll never just be able to know where they come from and who the parent is. And then even if you got other siblings, like they won't know because they don't have no kind of involvement with the parent. Stop doing that. That's what they just stop. You don't think about the baby, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't. This is how I feel about abortion. I feel like it's your body. And none of them old ass men up there in the Senate, in the courthouse, and nowhere else need to be sitting their old raggedy asses up there telling no woman about what she could, should, and need to do with her body. That's her body, not yours. And what I do with my body is between me and God. Not you. Not nobody else. And they go for women too. They just the worst as the men. Oh, you this, you that, you that. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Just shut up. Because you can't judge me. All the mess you done did in your life, yeah, you. You done did plenty of it too. Plenty. Probably was one of them up in the clinic getting an abortion yourself. And if not, you done did plenty other stuff. Everybody done did plenty of sinning. Love to judge somebody else so quick. I mean, so quick and so fast. But if I got pregnant with a one night stand, and this man already told me, I don't want it. I don't care. I do what you gotta do. Whatever. Would she have been wrong if she would have? Okay, I don't have the money. I'll go ahead and get rid of it. Like, you know, or if she had her own money, like, would she have been wrong if she just went on and said, okay, well, let me get rid of it? I know some gonna say yes, some gonna say no because of how you feel. But you know, your personal opinion about abortion is just that. It's your personal opinion. My personal opinion on how I feel about what I read in the Bible is my personal beliefs and my personal opinion. But you may live your life different, and that's fine. You know, you may live your life different. I may not agree with your lifestyle. You may not agree with mine. But it's still all a matter of opinion and personal beliefs. So you can't always just put your beliefs on everybody else because that's what you believe in so strongly. If it's what you believe in so strongly, then continue to do that for yourself. Dang, that's wrong with everybody. I always want to be up in somebody else's Kool-Aid. Do what you gotta do for yourself, and leave people alone. Let them do what they gotta do for them. So I feel like if she had wanted an abortion, she should have got it. Period. But maybe because she got pregnant and she felt like, well, I'm never getting an abortion, so she had it. Fine too. So you had it. But I think the worst thing is having a baby that was created just from a one night stand, and probably never be able to know their parent. Probably never even know if they have siblings or aunties or uncle, whatever. And they get grown and get grown and start dating one of the doggone sisters or brother, or one of the cousins on the mama side or the daddy side that they don't know. Stop doing this stupid stuff, y'all. I mean, come on. You could take just a minute to put that condom on. It only gonna take a few seconds, just for him to put it on. Don't go for that BS. Tell me, I don't really like to wear no condom. Well, you don't like to get no cookies. You need to go get you some potato chips, cause you don't want no cookies if you don't want to put on no condom. Okay, that's what y'all need to be telling them. I don't really like no condom. They don't feel right. Can't feel the real deal. Women say that too. I don't really like wearing condoms. Okay, girl. Don't wear one. It's bad enough being in a relationship with somebody that you think you can trust. And you find out later that you can't trust them. So, somebody you don't know, girl, but you better put that condom on. You want the same thing. You go at the end, you're gonna get the same thing. Put it on. You'll be alright. If it bothers you that much, go find you one that you know, one of the ones that supposed to feel kind of sort of to the natural feeling. I mean, just go shop around. Just find you the right one. If that ninja ain't got no money to buy no condom, girl, Lord have mercy. Jesus. If he ain't got no money to buy no condoms, you better keep your cookies to yourself. You hear me? You best keep your cookies to yourself if he can't buy no condom. Now, I'm just saying. Yeah, I ain't eating no more. I'm done. I'm done. It's gone. It was just a little bit. I would have just really tore it up and said, I left a lot of meat on here. I don't normally do that. But I just was tired of fighting with them bones. And then plus I had my cousin just don't know that I had took 2 pieces of that mullet. I was supposed to only get 1. But I took 2. That's why my greedy behind couldn't finish that other one because I was long out. I mean, I did finish the other one, but it's, you know how normally you would clean the bone. I ain't clean the bone. And there's so many bones in that mullet right there. I ain't ate a piece of mullet in a while. Man, that mullet right there full of bones. And she don't feel like dealing with it. So, I'm done, y'all. But anyways, y'all let me know. Leave it down in the comments down below and let me know what you thinking. Okay? Because like I said, I think these men need some birth control. Come on now. Rock with me now. They need some birth control. Ain't nobody trying to make you do it. Ain't nobody trying to force your hand, nothing like that. I think it need to be offered. Like, just like we do with the girls. I think it needs to be offered. Hey, we got these for y'all. Come on. And take it. So you ain't got to worry about getting no babies. I guarantee you'll be so many men jump on that. You hear me? It will be so many men jump on them birth control. It'll be a shame. No, it won't be a shame. It'll be something good. Yeah. That'll make a baby every time you look around. Make a baby here and there everywhere. Everywhere you lay, you making a baby. You having babies born in the same week by 2 different females. You having babies born in the same month, in the same city, same hospital, next door to each other in the hospital. The rooms are next door to each other. By two different women. Boy, ain't that much humping in the world. It just really ain't. That makes no sense. So, somebody go ahead and get the letters ready, so y'all go ahead and write them and send them on up to Congress and wherever they gotta go to, up there to government, baby. Let somebody read these letters, because they worry about the wrong thing. They worry about the wrong thing. They worried about what somebody need to eat, don't eat, and all this stuff like that. Yeah, obesity is a big thing, but still, you still ain't gonna make nobody not eat. And everybody that's obese ain't real big eaters. Everybody that's big are not real big eaters. They're not. Sorry. Look it up. Yeah. So much other stuff that we need to be worried about. And that's one of them. That's one of the most important ones. One of the most important ones, okay? All right, y'all. So it's been long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all think. And I'm going to get off because I'm sleepy. All right, y'all. Y'all, happy, what today is? Happy Sunday, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.